Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Lizzie Calvert. I'm the marketing manager here at Meso Aesthetic UK. We're really pleased to have you with us for this exclusive preview session where we give you the first look into Woman Care Solutions range. The range will be officially launching in June, but we'll be doing a soft launch with a select number of clinics in the coming weeks. The menopause affects 30% of women worldwide and historically has been underrepresented, despite its wide-ranging impacts on skin and emotional well-being. The Woman Care Solutions range has been designed to support women through the menopause, and it includes an in-clinic treatment as well as home care, taking on a comprehensive science-based anti-aging approach to this concern. So before we begin this webinar, just a couple of housekeeping points. So this session will be approximately 1 hour long. We'll be recording this session so you can watch it back, and we'll have time at the end for questions. So please do feel free to put anything in the Q&A box and we'll answer them throughout the session and as many as we can at the end. So to take you through the range, I'm delighted to hand over to my colleague, Emily Short, who's the Aesthetic Training Lead at Meso Aesthetic UK.
Thank you, Lizzie, and hello everyone. We hope you all are excited to hear about this range as we are to tell you about it. So let's have a little look at Women Care Solutions. So this range has been developed through the partnership with Dexys New Hair, and Dexys New Hair is a leading international centre which is based in Barcelona. They actually have 6 hospitals across Catalonia, and they specialise in women's health, with a focus on gynecology, obstetrics, and also reproductive medicine. They have a huge team over there of 150 doctors that specialise in women's health, and they provide high quality medical care through a collaborative approach and the use of advanced technologies. Also, through the partnership, we have launched a new referral centre, which is also based in Barcelona. This is Dexys Midlife, and the centre is dedicated to supporting women's health through every stage of menopause with a comprehensive, personalised approach. So let's have a look at the attributes of the new range. So first of all, innovation. The formulas contain exosomes along with lots of other active ingredients. It has a multimodal approach, so we have a professional treatment as well as home care solutions that work synergistically together to achieve the best outcomes. The range is free of hormones, however, the ingredients that we formulate with are designed to act on estrogen deficiencies in the skin. We have selected specific active ingredients that are suitable for different symptoms associated with menopause. The formulas are created in collaboration with Dexys New Hair. And we have convenient formulas. So the protocol for this range is super easy to follow and the products fit easily into daily life. So the range helps to target key factors that are associated with menopause while helping to support healthier, more resilient looking skin. So these are the key mechanisms that we focus on with the range. Hormonal pathways, cellular metabolism and ATP generation, the vasomotor, as well as vascularization, inflammation, and the extracellular matrix in the skin. So exopeptide is an innovative combination of synergistic ingredients designed to reduce and prevent signs of aging that are specific to menopause. So across the range, we have 3 pillar ingredients that help to support the skin's estrogen deficiencies. And they are exosomes. So we formulate with aloe vera exosomes. They are redensifying, regenerating, and also have an anti-inflammatory effect. As well as peptides, in particular, oligopeptide 1, decapeptide 4, and acetyltetrapeptide 2. These all have anti-free radical properties, they have a restorative effect, and also help to improve microcirculation within the skin. And third, resveratrol, which is a phytoestrogen, so a powerful antioxidant that helps to stimulate collagen and elastin. So you'll see these 3 ingredients across the range in professional as well as the home care solutions. So Women Care Solutions consists of a professional in-clinic treatment, which is designed to address midlife-related skin changes. So it helps to redensify the skin, it helps to improve vascularization and enhance overall skin quality and appearance. And we also have the home care solutions as well that work synergistically with the in-clinic treatment And these formulas combine exosomes, peptides, and innovative active ingredients to help deeply nourish, support the skin, um, also helping to reduce sensitivity and improving overall skin quality. So we'll have a look at each part of the range in a little bit more detail. And first of all, we'll start with the professional range. So the Exopeptide Expert Pack, which is a little bit of a mouthful to say, may look a little bit familiar to some of you actually if you offer the Skin Red Expert Pack that we have. This treatment has a very similar concept, so yeah, it might be a little bit familiar to some of you. This in-clinic treatment consists of 5 in-clinic sessions, and we recommend to space those treatments every 2 weeks. Of course, if necessary, you can spread them further apart if needed. It's all down to obviously each individual that you'll treat. And this treatment is suitable for all skin types. So what's included in the treatment pack? So the expert pack contains enough product for 5 in-clinic treatments. So that is enough for one treatment course for one client. And the pack includes 5 ml of the exopeptide solution. You get 30 ml of the exopeptide booster. You also get 1 sachet of exopeptide spheres. And then all the gadgets that you'll need for drawing up. So you have the adapter, a syringe. You also get a little dosing pipette as well in there. And what's great about this treatment as well is that the vials, once opened, you can keep for up to 3 months. So very similar to Skin Retin Expert again, if any of you do offer that treatment. So you can use them on multiple occasions if it's not necessary to use the whole vial in one treatment. We do recommend if you do keep the vials to keep them in the fridge. However, it isn't essential. So if you don't have one, then you can just store them in a dry store cupboard and that is absolutely fine. So let's have a little look at the products and the active ingredients in the in-clinic treatment. So the in-clinic treatment is actually broken down into 2 separate phases. So the first phase, we use a product called Exopeptide Solution. And the second phase is the booster and spheres. So in the first phase, we use the exopeptide solution with microneedling, and this solution contains resveratrol, aloe vera exosomes, as well as the peptides as its main key ingredients. But it's also formulated with polynucleotides, niacinamide, L-arginine, and licorice extract. These all have moisturizing properties, help to accelerate healing, and also have an anti-inflammatory action. So the ingredients in that product work synergistically to improve skin quality, firmness, hydration, as well as reducing inflammation and capillary fragility. And then in the second phase, in the exopeptide booster, again, it contains all the 3 key pillar ingredients as the solution, but it also consists of polynucleotides again, plant and fruit extracts also, which have an anti-inflammatory effect, healing properties, and also antioxidant properties to them as well. And those ingredients will really help to focus to firm, nourish, improve flaccidity, and help to give the skin a nice kind of radiant glow as well. And then the exopeptide spheres, they contain peptides and hyaluronic acid, and these will help to stimulate collagen synthesis, promote tissue repair, and also strengthen barrier. So now we'll have a little look at the protocol. And we'll have a little step-by-step of the protocol to show you each step. So first of all, like any treatment, we'd always want to prepare the skin. So we'd recommend to cleanse with Hydro Milk Cleanser and remove with water. Remove eye and lip makeup with micellar biphasic if necessary. So this is optional, it's not an essential stage. So if they have clean skin, they have no eye and lip makeup on, then obviously you can skip this step, that's not a problem. And then we would also recommend to degrease with pre-procedure cleansing solution. After you've degreased, It is recommended to also sterilize the skin with a disinfectant. So we'd also say to use something like Clinisept, chlorhexidine, just to make sure the skin is nice and squeaky clean. The next step of the treatment is phase 1. And this is the application of exopeptide solution through microneedling techniques. So we use the exopeptide solution with our Axion device, and we recommend to decant 3 ml of the exopeptide solution into the Axion needle cartridge. I'll show you a little video now. If you haven't got the Axion or may not have used it yet, we have the automated dispensing, so you can fill the cartridge and the solution will dispense at the same time as you're needling. So perform your microneedling techniques. There is no set depth or technique that you need to do. You would just do whatever is suitable for the individual that you are treating. If you need to refill your cartridge, then you absolutely can do with the remaining 2 ml of product that's in the vial, and continue with your microneedling pass. If not, then you can also just apply that extra 2 ml topically with massage. So whichever is suitable. I would always recommend with these kind of treatments, when performing the massage part, to always do the Cabidos type massage, so kind of more stimulating, lifting, to kind of give that really nice like anti-aging, lifted, snatched kind of look. The third step then is to apply the booster and the sphere. So what we say to do is to take one sphere from the packet and place it into a bowl, and then mix with 3 to 5 ml of exopeptide booster. That is equivalent to 3 to 4 pipettes. What you then do is mix with a spatula and then apply to the face using gloves and again through massage technique. You'll see when you add the solution, the sphere just kind of dissolves and turns to a liquid. And then just massage the product into the skin. Again, I would recommend using kind of Cabido style or more kind of like lifting, dragging techniques to kind of really give that lift to the face. Also, none of these products you would remove, by the way. So you don't rinse any of those steps off the skin. You just complete the first step with the microneedling and then apply the booster and spheres straight afterwards. So no rinsing or removing of any product during this protocol. And then finally, we'd always kind of soothe, calm with crystal fiber mask. We are performing microneedling during this treatment, so the client's skin might feel a little bit inflamed, a little bit kind of sensitized. So we all know if you do microneedling, these crystal fiber masks are a dream. After treatment, they make your skin feel so nice and calm and just kind of give that a little bit of a relief after that treatment. So apply a crystal fiber mask, leave it for 10 to 15 minutes and then remove and massage in any residue on the skin. And then we'd always say to finish with SPF. Obviously, depending on the time of treatment, the client's situation after treatment, it's whether you apply it immediately or we sometimes recommend after microneedling to kind of wait an hour or two before applying SPF. So it just comes down to the circumstances with that individual that you're treating that day. So use your discretion with the SPF, but definitely after treatment, if they are exposed to UV or they're out and about, then we'd always recommend to apply SPF. So super easy protocol. Again, if you offer Skin Expert treatment, you'll see that it's a very similar treatment. We do also state that you can start the application of the home care solutions, in particular the exopeptide serum and the exopeptide cream, the same day after the professional treatment. And this will just help to regenerate the skin, enhance and also maintain the treatment results. So now we'll have a little look at the clinical studies that have been performed based just on the in-clinic treatment. So these studies I'm going to show you now, these clients have had only the professional treatment, that's it. So no home care solutions, nothing else, just solely the in-clinic treatment. So you can see here, client one had concerns with uneven tone, vascularization, as well as wrinkles and expression lines. And you can see here, just after 3 sessions, how much her skin has improved. She's much more revitalized. Also, after the treatment, the client said she felt her skin felt more moisturized, radiant, firm. And under the skin scanner as well, you can see the improvement in the vascularity for this particular client. Also on the same client, you can see the depigmenting effect the treatments had, especially kind of on that jawline area, forehead and cheeks, really helping to kind of even tone. And then finally, the same client here again. Generally, you can just see how much more redentified she looks, and also how her wrinkles are reduced as well. This is another study that was performed. You can see here this client had concerns with texture, vascularization, as well as general dull skin. And again, after 3 sessions, she's much more radiant, her texture's much better, her skin quality overall has improved, and also there's improvement in her vascularity as well. These are such nice results, and again, just from 3 in-clinic sessions, and we recommend a course of 5 in total with these treatments. So now we'll have a look at the home care solutions. The home care range consists of 3 topical products, as well as a patch. And we'll look at each of these individual products in more detail. So the first one that we have is the Exopeptide Serum. This is a concentrated serum that has a redensifying action. It helps to reduce skin fragility and redness. And this one contains aloe vera exosomes, resveratrol, the peptides, as well as ginkgo biloba and niacinamide and hyaluronic acid as well, which isn't on the screen, but it does contain those also. With this serum, you would apply it morning and evening daily after you've cleansed on nice, clean, dry skin. It's a super nice lightweight serum. I was trying them yesterday and they are lovely. Really nice texture. It kind of just absorbs really nicely into the skin. Super lightweight. So really nice kind of feel to this. The next product that we have is the Exopeptide Cream. So this is a rich cream that has epigenetic and nourishing actions. It helps to redensify and regenerate the skin. And this one contains, again, the same 3 pillar ingredients, aloe vera exosomes, resveratrol, and peptides, as well as postbiotics, sunflower extract, ferulic acid, and ceramides as well. And this one, again, you would apply morning and evening daily, and you'd apply this cream after the application of the serum. So you'd apply them both together. We also have the Exopeptide Balance Mist. So this is a 2-phase facial toner that has a revitalizing and soothing action. And this one really helps to relieve the sensation of hot flushes. So if anybody is a sufferer of hot flushes, this is a really nice product to kind of just mist over when you're having that kind of episode, and it just kind of helps to relieve that sensation. Really nice and fresh, refreshing for you as well. But you can use this as a toner. So once you've cleansed, you can use it as a toner, just like you would the hydrotonic mist. Or you can use it as well throughout the day as and when needed. So, like I said, if you're experiencing a hot flush, you can use it any time. This product contains the aloe vera exosomes, resveratrol, as well as the peptides, but it also contains lavender extract, and alpha bisabolol as well, and also hyaluronic acid. And this one, like I said, you can apply as and when needed. So we'll have a little look now at the clinical studies from the use of just the home care. So these studies have been evaluated based just on those three products we just looked at. So the serum, the cream, and also the facial mist as well. This client here had concerns with texture, dull skin, wrinkles, and expression lines. And you can see just after 30 days, again, improvement in overall skin quality for this client. Her texture is better. She's a lot brighter overall as well. This client in particular said that her skin felt very moisturized. And previously, she had tried other products and felt that that moisturized feeling kind of reduced throughout the day and she had to reapply products. Whereas using the exopeptide product, she said that she felt that that moisturized feeling lasted her all day, which is great. And you can look a little bit closer and see the skin texture has improved. And also there's been a reduction in her kind of nasolabial folds, perioral lines as well, which is such a nice result from just home care. It's absolutely lovely. And then this client had concerns with dull skin as well, texture, and then also vascularization. And you can see here after 30 days, there's an improvement in overall texture, radiance for this client, but also again, just better skin quality and an improvement in her vascularization as well. So some really nice results just from the home solutions. So if we were to combine them both together, even better outcomes for these clients. And then we also have the daily vitality patch, which is a patch that has an immediate cooling effect. It helps to revitalize and rebalance, and it helps to provide a feeling of comfort, and also again relieves the sensation of hot flushes. So with this one, it contains white peony, maca, black cohosh, and also ginkgo biloba. The patches come in a pack of 28, so that gives enough for 1 month of treatment. And how we use them. So we recommend to apply them daily, and we apply them in the morning. We recommend to apply them to the gluteal area or lower abdomen. And we recommend to remove after 8 hours. These patches release the ingredients over an 8 hour period. So after 8 hours, you can remove. We do recommend as well just to adjust the application area of the patch each day just to kind of avoid irritation in the same area. So you can just slightly move where you're applying. And with this one, super easy. They come in individual sachets, and there's a plastic film that you just need to peel off and apply it to the area on the body. So that concludes everything for the Women Care Solutions. Today has been a little brief overview and an introduction to the range. So please feel free to ask any questions. We have the Q&A box, so please type away and ask any questions and we can answer any of those for you now.
Thanks, Emily. So, as we said earlier, this is a brief overview and we will be launching officially in June. So, you'll see a lot more about this in the next upcoming weeks. So, we have had one question come in, so feel free to put these in the chat now, in the Q&A box, and we'll go through them all. So, the first question we've had, Emily, is about the exopeptide pack, where we've got the exopeptide solution and the booster, which both have PDRN in. So, we've been asked about the source, if we know that.
Yeah. So the source of our PDRN is salmon sperm. Yeah. I was like confused then. I was like, am I saying the right thing? Yeah, I am. Yeah, so salmon is where they're derived from.
And then we've been asked, I don't know if we know the answer to this one, but is the patches waterproof? So the Vitality patch.
I will have to confirm that. That isn't something that I am aware of at the moment. So I will double check that and we will let you know on that one. We'll get back to you for sure.
Great. So we've also been asked, are these suitable for men? The patches, are they safe? Is there a long-term study on any side effects?
So the range is indicated particularly for women that are going through the midlife changes. So it's kind of indicated just for women, really, this. For their kind of symptoms that we have associated with that stage of our life. Um, the patches are safe. Obviously, something at Mesoaesthetic we are really proud of is our research and development. The team that we have over there, the scientists, the labs, are incredible. And these products go through vigorous research and testing before they're launched on the market. So they absolutely 100% are safe. And I don't think there's any kind of side effects essentially from using these. At the end of the day, with these patches, they all contain and formulas against in the range, they all contain kind of natural ingredients, really.
And the great thing as well, Emily, because you mentioned it earlier, that they've Mesoaesthetic have actually partnered with the centre
Mhm.
in Spain that actually is all about women's health. So that's how they've collaborated on those as well. So yeah. Right, answer that one. Just double checking, would we use a full vial per session?
So it depends on the individual that you're treating and also the area that you're treating. So you can obviously treat the face, neck, and décolleté with this treatment. So I would definitely say if you're going to be treating kind of face and neck or kind of two areas, then yeah, absolutely, you'll probably will use the full 5 ml vial. But if you're kind of just treating the face, you might not need the full vial. So it kind of just depends on the area really and the client that you're treating.
Great. I think that's all the questions we've had, but if you've got any other questions, please do just put them in the chat now, in the Q&A box now, and we'll answer as many as we can. That's everything that we've been asked so far.
You may find that you do want kind of more in-depth training on this range, which we can absolutely offer for you. So we can obviously provide that after today. So you might find that you have more questions later on as well.
Yeah.
Any other questions from anybody today? No? Perfect. Well, if you do have any other questions, oh, maybe have we got some more?
Oh, we've had a few more.
Yeah.
So, right, okay, so we've done that one. Is it possible to get the pictures to post on social media? So I can answer this one. So we will have a few things that you can use on social media. If you have access to the Pro Zone, please have a login and have a little look in there. This will go live on there in June, but we can get those to you. There is before and afters for this one. We do have social media posts planned, and we'll have lots of things. But just have a little look on Pro Zone in June, and you'll be able to get them for your own social media. Is there any more literature with this? We are also, as I said, we're launching it in June, so we'll have brochures and things that we can provide you as soon as we launch this. Emily, is there anything you want to add on that side that we can provide?
Yeah, obviously we'll have training resources available as well, protocols, step by steps, practical videos for you to follow. All the resources that are relevant to this treatment we will have available once it's fully launched.
Perfect. Can we use the solutions with any other device, such as SkinPen?
So for us, absolutely, obviously you can use these solutions with other devices. We are aware that not everybody has our Axion device, so it is suitable to be delivered through microneedling techniques with whatever device you are using. So that's not a problem. But what I would say is obviously speak to your device manufacturers and ask for their opinion and guidance on that as well.
We've had a question as well about pricing for this. So with this, you probably best ask your account manager, or you can call the office and speak to the team in the office. We'll be able to help you further with that query. I think
Any
that's
others?
I think that's all.
That's all the questions. Perfect. So as Lizzie said, if you do have any other questions, I know I'm sure you will, regarding training, also pricing, etc., then the best people to speak to are your account managers, or the office. You can also contact the office as well. If you aren't aware of your account manager for your area, these are the lovely account managers that we have, across the country. And please feel free to contact them. Obviously, their emails on the screen there, so you can make a note of that and you can contact them for further inquiries. Also, contact the office, as Lizzie said, because the team in there are happy to help as well. I think we had more questions, I
We've
think.
just had one more question from Christina. She said about the average price per session. So I think with this, it's the same. Just have a little ask to your account manager. Obviously, they will know locally your area, and be able to advise on that, or just give the office a call and the team will be able to help you a bit further with that question.
Yep. And then have we got, is that everything? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing. So that is everything for this webinar today. I hope you've enjoyed the introduction to this range. We're really excited to launch this. The products and the in-clinic treatment are amazing. The clinical studies look great. So I hope you guys are as excited as we are. And
Thank you, everyone.
thanks for joining. We hope to see you soon.